Good day, good now to you, my fellow humans. I hope you are so well wherever you are in this now moment. I'm Jane, the spiritual guide for these ascension times. So I want to hop on here and share something that I feel is important, and it is about the new earth. So take a couple deep breaths for this one. And an invitation is to just anchor in your heart for a moment. Like, feel this beating force of electromagnetic energy that is infinite, that is loving and kind, and that is ever present with you always. So, people be talking about this new earth like it's a thing outside of the now. And that's an interesting view. Okay. I hear people talk about the new earth, um, and it being of a certain way. And the way of the new earth, which is already here, is it's really it's like unity consciousness. It's the remembrance that what I am is the I am, and you are also that. That we are all of the I am presence. We are all of God, Goddess, Source, Creator, the oneness, the infinite. That is what and who we are in our purest form. It's who you are. Now, the way we show up is unique, not gonna lie. We show up as traumatized, wounded, hurting, afraid, little children in adult bodies. So, the new Earth grid has been here for a while. Like, it's been here more than just like a couple days or whatever. The new Earth grid has been online. It actually never left. It was almost like if you have a light bulb in your house and you don't turn it on, the light bulb is still there, okay? So this new earth grid that is has always been, it's coming online. It's starting to turn on and become active. It's having energy move through these grid works, if you will. The new earth grid is beyond the earth plane itself. It is as and in the earth plane as it is above it. So it is the earth plane, all of the elements, all the beings, all of the that. It is above it in what we would call the air realm, that is in the firmament. Okay? The grid for the new earth is in place, okay? So that energy is already here. This energy comes in the form of consciousness. It's ideas, it's data, it's emotions, it's light, it's plasma, it's photons, it's harmonic. It has a resonance, it has a sound, it has different geometric patterns. It is all of that. The new earth is here. It's not new. It's just new to us. The way we get to experience this new earth energy field that the hologram is that we get to act in alignment with it. We get to speak in alignment with it. We get to think in alignment with it. It doesn't mean that you can only think, say, and do those things that are in love and not anger. That you can only think, say, and do in joy and not frustration. Because we are going to continue living in the human experience, which we have decided to have as a polarized experience. One that is the embodiment of duality: the good, the bad, the dark, the light, the up, the down, the left, the right, the in, the out, the yin, the yang, the sun, the moon, that. That's what we wanted to experience when we decided to incarnate and embody us. We don't want to lose that. That shit's fun. When we're not in the form of the third dimensional density, we don't have the polarity, and it's so blissful without it, and that's great and all, and we just get bored, right? We want to play, we want to have friction, and we want to have new ideas that are sprung forth through times of chaos and desire and need, right? We want to play new games, we want to make new rules. That's in our divine templating. It's in our nature. It's our hedonistic nature at its purest, most esoteric form. So this new earth grid is here, been here. The only way we can experience it is to think, say, and act in the frequency of a certain vibrational countenance. That means that we get to be in a frequency, a harmonic resonance of that is of the new earth, which is love. Legit, it's love. It's being in acceptance of all that is. Like it or not, Buttercup, it's accepting it. It's being in compassion. Compassion for yourself that you've lived a really fucked up life so far, because guess what? You're human. And that means that every other motherfucker out here on the earth plane has as well. No matter where they are in their timeline of learning and discerning and growing and whatever, we can still have compassion because they are too a human on this earth plane, no matter what it is they're fucking doing. We also get to create, that's the space of action, of doing something new, of making something unique that only you can make. It's this essence of you that literally is birthed through you, whether it's birthed as a human or birthed as a plan, an idea, a creation, a business, a relationship, what the fuck ever. That's that fourth level, the fourth pillar of this new earth. Otherwise, it's just something that we're just having lip service about, as some nebulous of some like Eden out beyond us, forgetting that it is within us. So what I'm seeing, and I just want to speak to this because I just want to call this shit out. I am seeing so many people that are, first of all, awakening. Yay. I love that. I love when so many people are like, holy shit, I am love. What? That's all I gotta do? I just literally gotta be in my heart? Oh, that's so juicy. That's so delicious. And I am just like, I honor every human being who is in the realization of that moment of, oh my God, I am that in which the I am is. Whoa. Because that's deep, that's like some deep healing right there. That's where the illusion, the Maya, starts to just rip right away when we recognize that we are each other. So you are your mother, you are your lover, you are your child, you are your neighbor, you are the abuser, you are the abused, you are all of it. And no one owes you shit for it. We're not owed anything for this. It's like cosmic high five. That's it. That's what you get. And what you receive from that awakening is the ability to be embodied during the most epic shift here on the earth plane, moving from a third dimensional consciousness, still in third dimensional density, into a fifth dimensional consciousness, still in a third dimensional density. So we get to move. That's what we're doing. We don't get, we're not owed anything. We're not owed reparations and apologies and what the fuck ever, because we didn't know who we were and people hurt us. They did things that we didn't like. We did things we didn't like. Right? So like, We can make amends all day. Cool. Forgiveness. Rock on. Here's the thing. If you are actually living in the embodiment of radical acceptance, there is no space for forgiveness. Forgiveness is a path. It's like middle stage. Higher level citic state is radical acceptance. You just know that the is all that is, and that doesn't fucking matter. There is no fucking judgment. It literally does. It's a moot point. It doesn't even exist. So forgiveness is your bag, and you need to do that for your process. Please do. No harm, no foul. Like, that's fan-fucking-tastic. But what I am seeing is that people, as they're waking up to this notion of the new earth, they're kind of like standing on these like little righteous platforms, and they're like, you should do this, and you owe me that. And I can fix you. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of that shit. People that are like, I can fix you. I can heal you. I'm a healer. I can do this. And they don't know the first motherfucking thing about anything remotely in the esoteric, quantum, vibrational, harmonic field of energy, the metaphysics of shit. So they don't even know what they're fucking doing. Now, if they are embodying their realized awareness as they woke the fuck up, their embodiment is what heals. They don't even have to fucking speak. Right? Like, that's like that. You don't have to. The sun is healing. It's not because it's telling me what to fucking do. It shows itself. It inspires me to go out there and join it and play in it. Ergo, I feel better, healed. And the medicine that I need from the sun, in this example, literally infiltrates down to my bones. And then I emanate out a glowing radiance, and I'm holding the frequency of these photon and plasma waves inside of me, and it's adding to my energetic vibrational health. And I see people out here that are so unhealthy in the scheme of like new earth health. They don't eat fruits, they don't eat vegetables, they drink fucking tap water. They're the size of a motherfucking house because they still have addictions. And no judgment at all. This has come from someone that has been there, done all that. Like, I was so good at it. I loved when I was morbidly obese. Those were some real fucking fun days. But I wasn't also out there telling people how to get thin. Right? I wasn't. I hadn't like mastered that shit, right? So when we look to healers or spiritual teachers, are they saying that they know everything? Are they telling you that they can fix you? Are they telling you that they can read the Akashic records for you? Because that's bullshit. Are they telling you that you need to pay off your fucking karmic dues? That literally isn't fucking real, unless you believe it and then knock yourself out. If those are your beliefs, then that's cool. You literally are just going to continue to move back in a loop in this timeline that like is not the new earth. The new earth, there is not time. It's eternal. Time is eternal. We are eternal beings. Whether we're in form or not in form, as we call it form, we are the formless that just gets to be huddled up inside of the self that you call by name. That's it. Fired up. Story. I see people do this so much, and it's like, and there's no judgment. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I've been there and done it, and that's why I don't get it now, I think. I don't understand how someone can say, because you did this, you still have to pay off these karmic debts. Karma's not real, just so y'all know. Karma's literally made up. It was a part of the fucking program to keep us in control and like mind control and behavior control. So that we keep looking at the fucking past and we don't be now and we don't fucking create in the future. How about them apples? Karma isn't real. When karma is used in its realness, it's just fucking science. It's cause and effect. I drop a glass, it breaks. Ooh, karma. Nah, fucking cause and effect. I dropped my fucking glass and it broke. That's it. And I get there's this reciprocity of the energy that the I am is, that what I am is a reflection of what I am experiencing and vice versa. So if I'm experiencing anger outside of me, it's because it's still in me, right? If I'm all angry and shit and I'm all pissed off at something, guess what? It's not that I'm pissed off at. The anger's in me. Same Z's. So we can call it karma all we want. And in the yogic path, karma is used as a term of do good, be of service, live in altruism, you know? And then they go into the samskars. Samskars, yeah. You get a boo-boo, you gotta heal that shit. You got wounded and you didn't heal the fucking trauma wound. Guess what? It just creates a deeper furrow of pain. It's like a neural pathway that you haven't reprogrammed. So here we are at the cusp of living in the embodied new earth, meaning the multiple beings here able to hold the frequency of the new earth enough that that is the emanation of the I am. We are there. And if anyone is out there and they are in that space of, I'm not going to be happy until I make this money. I'm not going to be happy until you say these things to me. I'm not going to be happy until I have a partner. You are not, those people in that mindset are not living in the new earth frequency. It's all math. Everything is math. Everything is like energy that can be broken down into like math and equations and like shapes. Everything. We think it's all so much more than that and everything matters so much more. It's not. It's literally just energy. So to live in the embodied new earth, to experience the new earth, we are going to have some fucked up thoughts in our life, y'all, because duh, we just do. But it's letting our higher mind, our higher self, take hold of the wheel, like Jesus take the wheel. You're the Jesus in this story, yo. Just so you know. Letting that frontal higher mind take the wheel and be like, oh my God, that was such a fucked up thought. Damn, I haven't had that thought in a minute. Yeah, feel that in your body. Like, let's see where you feel it in your body too. Like, hey, if you're going to think that thought, where do you feel it in your body? How's that showing up in your life? Yeah. So you start talking to yourself. Right? Because you are the healer of you. You are your own savior. People like me, spiritual guides, to support the ascension, I just reflect shit back to you. And then I give you some like embodiment tools and some like practices to like get back in your body, become aware of your mind, open up your motherfucking heart, because that's where it all is. We're here to live in the new earth. Like the thing about this grid that's been here, it's starting to activate within our form as we're taking in these cosmic energies into our vessel, as our vessel. They've been lying dormant, right? Same light bulb that I talked about outside, it's inside too, because everything is the same. As above, so below, micro, macro, everything's fucking the same. So this grid that some people are just now fucking seeing, fuck yeah, so exciting. But the more we can activate that holographic template in us via thoughts, words, and actions, then we merge together with that new earth. And then we have more support. We have more ease. We have more I don't give a fuck attitude in like a really lighthearted way. Like it's fine, because that's what radical acceptance looks like. It's not being underhanded. It's not blaming. It's not pointing fingers and calling names. I am so fucking tired of, this is just Jane ranting on this one. I'm so fucking tired of hearing people that are like, you don't vote. You don't vote, so it's your fault. You're one of the ignorant. And then I listen to people that say, who'd you vote for? And they're like, oh, I don't know. I just picked down the line. What the fuck is ignorance? Ignorance is not knowing. So wouldn't both of those aspects be a little ignorant? And here Jane is like, I would love to vote for someone that talks about what they're fucking spraying in the sky. I would love to vote for someone that actually says, hey yo, we have an elite group of pedophiles that we actually would like to get rid of, and we know that's going to cause a huge fucking shift, and you may not have money for a long time as you have been using it so far. But no, 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 they don't. They talk about left side, right side, agenda this, agenda that. Everybody has a fucked up agenda. They do. So what we have been taught is that we have to pick a side and point from that platform and be like, you're in a white body, you're privileged, you're in this body and you're that. Guess what? Whatever the fuck it is that someone's standing on and being like, you, no, 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 you're so this and you're so that. You motherfucker, that's in you too. All that you're standing on and being like, that is legit in you. And if it's bothering you, if it's triggering you, if you feel like you're owed something because somebody has more than you, then are you actually living in radical acceptance? Are you actually living in unconditional love for yourself? To know that all that you are is enough and you don't need anything else. And I'm really grateful that I have a roof over my head and that I've got, some fruit in the fucking fridge. I am so grateful. And I'm really grateful that I have a community and sistership and brothers in my life that are chosen, star family style, that I know will love me unconditionally and will support me always. And they actually know what I'm fucking about. They actually know me and I fucking know them. I'm so grateful for that. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that if anyone took every single thing away from me, that I have me, I might not last long. Human Jane may die real quick. I'm okay with that. Because I know the truth that I am an eternal being made of light and sound. My body is far beyond my imagination of what this dense form can even be seen as. That my etheric body goes on for way further than I would ever know. That the electromagnetic field from my heart is so vast it can reach through the quantum, through all timelines, and have miraculous healings for myself and others. My mental body isn't just in my mind, it's here. It's electric. That my emotional body is magnetic, it's out here. It pulls things in. We are more than what we can see. The unseen is far more than what we can see. So for us to get all grumble buddy about what we can see because we don't like it, then we're just too fucking afraid to be the change, to be the person that is in unconditional love, in radical acceptance, that has compassion for every motherfucker here on the earth plane, like them or not, and is busy doing their work and creating their path, living in their dharma, living their purpose. This isn't a path for everyone. My invitation is, if it's not your path, then just shut the fuck up. That was harsh. But if everybody would just shut the fuck up and just deal with their own shit, then we legit would have world peace. The world peace would be the whole entire embodied new earth plane come online. It's a different grid. The plasma waves that are moving through the new earth grid, the third dimensional grid that we've been living in, is literally like the ley lines in the earth. And they're really great and all, so that's cool. We have so many more grids and patterns in the realm of the hologram because it's a fifth dimensional consciousness. It's in a fifth dimension, which means it's beyond this plane and this plane. It moves with the z-axis. This is where I nerd out. So anyway, it's already here. My point, it's already here. The new earth is here. It's you. It's me. It's all of us. We just get to stand up in love unconditionally, live in and feel what radical acceptance feels like, which means you don't owe me shit and I don't owe you shit. To be in so much compassion for those that still think I owe them anything. And have compassion for me when I think someone owes me something because I did something for them and they left without paying. Okay, well, guess that was a gift, huh? And then can I be in all those spaces? Can we be on those in all those spaces and fucking create? I know we can. Many of us are doing it. And there are moments where it's so easy and in flow, and there's some moments that it's so easy and in flow, and it's still uncomfortable, right? It's still going to be easy and in flow. And sometimes we're still going to get knocked around on the rocks in the river. Doesn't keep me from swimming, right? So that's the download that I wanted to share today. Hope you liked it. I'm just ready, y'all. I am just ready. I'm ready to tap out of the old matrix and ways of being. Like, I'm tired and kind of like done with living in it and witnessing it all the time and hearing about it and watching people that are having just really big challenges just because of rules and regulations and stocks and money and partners leaving and relationships ending and death and sickness and not feeling like people have enough and people that feel like completely at their wits' end. I don't like seeing it. I don't. I look, I see it. I don't turn a blind eye. But man, and so when I do see it, when I really like stare, I don't stare from a place of judgment or righteousness. But I tell you what, the heart though, the compassion that I feel for every human in this now is is deep. Because I know that if a human in these nows is not living truly in unconditional love and like radical acceptance, one, it won't activate compassion in their heart, and then they're not inspired to help their brothers and sisters on the earth plane, and I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So I look, my heart feels heavy and like it's also throwing up a little bit, like expanding. And I hold the vision to the day that we can all live in a place of love, like actually live in it, because it's already here. And it's so funny. Here's a little invitation, then I'm gonna hop off. But like an invitation is like every day, if you ask your higher self or God, goddess, the source, the creator, whatever the word is that you want to use, the nothing, you can ask the fucking nothing. Ask whatever. The it. The is. Ask the is to show you love. I would like to experience love today. Show me love, great is. Can I see love today? Can I taste love today? Can I smell love? Can I hear love today? Can I let love touch me today? Can I let love be touching through me? Can I see through that lens and can I see it from my lens? Can I feel it from my fingertips and can I feel it upon my body? Can I feel it on my flesh? Like, ask. And you'll be shown and you'll be given opportunities to experience love. Or if you ask for to be shown radical acceptance or compassion or grace or peace or harmony, ask for these things. Because we're so conditioned to look for the judgment and look for the ridicule and look for the fear and look for the lack. Look for the not enoughness in ourselves and each other. That we're so busy looking for those things that we don't see the truth. We don't see the new earth grid. And it's here in plain sight. And it's through us that we get to see it and share it. So please, that's my request. Please, request from Jane. If you'll do that, that'd be great. Thanks. So, I love you. I love you tremendously for being here during this time where we are merging timelines into the eternal now, into our conscious awareness that is loving and kind. That we're clearing through beliefs that we've been told to keep us oppressed and in control or controlled. I'm so grateful for you for being here with me. This would definitely not be as much fun if I were alone. So thanks. So if there's any ascension support, some quantum work, some knowledge that you would like to know more of, that I know of, that I've learned through my experience or whatever I've been taught, my teachings, if you enjoy what I share and you're like, damn, homegirl's got a message and I'd like to just support her so that she can continue to like pay her mortgage and eat today, you know, or whatever, then you can support me by becoming a patron, a Patreon on my Patreon. And there are different levels, different tiers, and you get different things. So there's a little low tier. You can just like subscribe for $10 a month, all the way up to a whopping, I think, 88. So it's really not that much for some people. That's like super accessible. So if that calls to you, I would greatly appreciate it. Um, and you can also schedule a private session with me to really dive in and do this quantum shamanic kind of work to really get you back in your body, in your heart, to align your channel with your higher self so that you can start receiving your own guidance and not have to rely on others. You are the truth. You have it all within you. I'm just here to guide you back to it, not to anything outside of you. So, I love you. You can go to janetheguide.com for more information. Follow me on Instagram. Do all the stuff. I love you. And I'll see you all super soon, okay? Okay, bye.